Welcome to Work and Move, the personal coach that provides enough alternation between digital work and mental and physical movement. The main dashboard of Work and Move shows statistics about your computer behavior, divided into movement, activity, pit stop, and skills. If you want to have more detailed information on each tile, just click on it and you get more detailed information. You see the blue line is your average, and you can select different periods and go back in time. Going back to the main screen, on the left you see the main tiles. Here you can alternate between the statistic dashboard and the trophies dashboard. And the trophies dashboard gives an overview of all the medals and trophies you can earn by achieving certain achievements. If you click, for instance, on movement, you see the last achievements of your movement section. Aside of the trophies and statistics tile, we have a so-called workplace passport that comes with Work and Move, where you can have registered your personal settings, or an expert can do that for you for your workplace, and it's very handy when you have hot disking environments within your organization. In case there is a Work and Move Star module installed, you also have a tile for a survey, but I'm not going to discuss that in this video. Let's go to settings, a very important part, as Work and Move is fully personalizable to your own preferences. If we look into settings, I just discussed the most important tiles. The most important one is the Pitstop Profile tile, where you see that we have 4 default profiles: the Monitor, Light, Pro, and Recovery. Recovery is specific for those who are recovering from aches and pains by intensive computer use. Let's look into detail of the Pro profile, the most recommended and most used profile within Work and Move. Here you see the different categories of pit stop warnings. We have so-called energizers, concentration boost, timeouts, and daily limits. Here you see the interval and the duration of those. You see that there is a difference between morning and afternoon, and that's because an average energy level of a computer user is higher in the morning than in the afternoon. And you can personalize, as discussed, every specific setting. Now, let's go back to another important tile. Is you also have the option to set rituals. And rituals are very handy for behavior change. You add a ritual, you define the title, you define on which days you want the ritual to pop up, what time, and the message of the ritual. And these are only personal rituals that pop up for yourself. During those pit stop profiles, all kinds of tips will pop up in the pit stop profile, in the pit stop window. And here in tip settings, you can set your own preferences regarding pit stops. All kinds of categories are available, and it's easy to choose to activate and deactivate 1 or 2 of this whole set. In the system, you can also choose to stimulate extra movement, so that Work and Move gives you regular tips to go for a walk or more exercises during computer use. Another profile we have within the system are sit-stand profiles. And sit-stand profiles are really handy to improve or increase the movement by alternating between sitting and standing. And this is an example that you see right now. I snooze this one and continue for the video. The sit-stand profile, again, you have different default profiles, and you can set your own personal profile of advices to move more around. In the screen settings, this tile you can set where you want to have the pop-ups in the screen when they're due to pop up. You can choose your own theme, for instance, and you can choose if you want the main board to start up with statistics or trophies. That's more or less for it for now, but last is I just want to show you the help function, because in the help function you have different demo pop-up notifications where you can show yourself or colleagues how these pit stop warnings look like. And this is how it looked like in the system. Thank you very much for watching and lots of success with Work and Move.